Alright guys, listen up please. Now if you want to fight, come on, step forward, now's your chance. Come on boys. Eloy, you were keen to throw a few last episode? No? What about you, Emerson Hancock? You only fight batters. Unbelievable guys. Well I tell you what, if you're not going to step forward now in an appropriate setting and throw a few, you better not be doing it during a game. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 7, Episode 2 here at the Colorado Rockies. And today we're going to be playing the Philadelphia, I almost said Eagles, and the Philadelphia Phillies. And, well, as you can see, they're going well. Now, we are a team of fighters. We've had 2 players suspended. Obviously, Eloy Jimenez in the first opening day last episode. And Emerson Hancock has also decided that he would rather hit batters than pitch baseballs. But otherwise... everything is going quite well. The Giants have decided they're going to be the team this year to come up and try and break our heart, but we are currently top of the division. Now, there's a little bit to catch you up on. Obviously, we've skipped ahead a little bit further than we normally would on a normal season because this is the final year and we don't want to... we want to hopefully have a lot of time before Out of the Park 22 to have to play the hopefully anyway the postseason. Now things to catch you up on. The big news, the major news is Ty Tice, shoulder inflammation. He's out for 5 months. We'll wait and see what he's like when he comes back. Obviously with pitchers it can be a little bit hit and miss. But he will be back before the end of the year. It's just a matter of what sort of condition he comes back in. But that is what it is. And the other minor injury is Severino. He's got a fractured foot. He's out for another 2 weeks. Fractured foot's not really a minor injury, but it's not gonna. It shouldn't anyway affect him too long term. So he will be back shortly. And of course, Bo Bichette comes into the lineup. Not a big deal. We've got a really, really strong batting lineup this season. So that, of course, Austin Becker that's an existing injury from last year. We're waiting to see what he's like when he comes back. Could he be of some use to us this season? I guess time will tell on that front, but he's been out for a while with a torn rotator cuff. Let's have a look at the schedule. Now, we're not going to go through too much detail here because we have skipped ahead a little ways. We had a decent start against the Rockies. You can see we played the Padres, won 2 of 3 against them. We've been fairly consistent, which is good. That is predominantly what we want. If we're looking for a few things to flag here, we have to sort of go over to May and have a look here. On the 2nd of May, a 6-0 win against the Cubs. You can see 4 runs in the 5th. That was an Andy Sigilio grand slam, so excellent stuff from Mr. Andy Sigilio there. Then if we go down to the 6th of May, an 11-7 win over the Phillies, today's opponent, of course. We had another grand slam, you can see it there, in the 7th, 5 runs. It was again Andy Sigilio, 2 grand slams for the year, so that's amazing. And we weren't finished with grand slams, because if we go down to the 11th, we swept the Marlins. In Game 1 of this series, there was a grand slam for Eloy Jimenez. So 3 out of 4 series, I think that was, and we were smashing things everywhere. Now, if I've been told, and I did look it up myself as well. I always figured I can just look stuff up myself. I'm so lazy, aren't I? But look at the batting stats. We are first in essentially everything. 96 home runs by mid-May. Now, the record is 307. Now, my maths isn't great, but this tells me we are on track to absolutely smash the Major League Baseball record. We're almost got 100 already in about 2 months worth of baseball. So, let's hope we can go hit. Let's hit 500 for the season if we can. You can see everybody that's leading the way there. The batting averages, it's just batting-wise, just assume it's going well because it is. Pitching, Kudros has been absolutely wonderful. We'll have a look at the numbers in more detail in a second. Kawa's done well. Outside of that, Spencer Jones, same with Emerson Hancock. The bullpen is doing fine. Robbie Ray he's 3-0, but an ERA of 8.5. More or less, it's going as expected with the pitching. Spencer Jones has been a bit of a disappointment, as has Hancock and maybe Barrera as well. But it's not going too bad. Let's have a look at everybody's numbers here. We'll have a look at the standings in a second as well. Now that's the batting numbers. We don't want those. We want the pitching numbers. There we go. We've got them now. Now I know that you guys like to have FIP next to ERA to have a bit of a look at how everybody is comparing. You can see, no one, you wouldn't say any, maybe Barrera's been a little bit more unlucky than some others, But basically, Clark's not doing too bad looking at FIP. Everybody is kind of doing as you would expect them to. Maybe you can see there Robbie Ray's been a little bit unlucky as well. But more or less, everybody's getting what they deserve out of things. If we go and have a look at the hitting side of things, and it's just a thing of beauty. It really, really is. Tapia, coming in every now and again, batting .422. Now, one thing that has happened, you'll see Alcantara has come back into the team with the injury to Severino. We didn't really need another infielder coming in, so Alcantara's come in just to be sort of that defensive glove in center field, when time comes, basically. So we currently have 5 outfielders and we're just at 1 infielder short. But that's fine because we can still cover all the positions in there because Spencer Jones, of course, can play first base. So that's just a nice little bonus as well. The standings, the expanded standings, look at this. We're just absolutely on fire. It is a thing of beauty, as I think I've said about 4 times now. We are the best team in baseball? No. The Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros have somehow managed to be even better than us. But we're the best team in the National League, which is good. And we're leading a very competitive division as well, which is nice. If we can win the division, get ourselves into the playoffs proper, and then just try and smash our way to the title. Look at that on the slug percentage. I love it. I love this team. We should have been playing like this years ago. We should have just gone with bats and just forgot about pitching. It's so much more fun. So that, I think, is just about everything caught up on. So let's go have a look at these lineups for the game against the Phillies. And this is it. Bo Bichette will lead us off. He's a little bit tired, but we obviously, as I said, are an infielder short, so he has to sort of suck it up for this one. It is Vallejo batting second at third. White bats third. He's at first base. Sergilio in right field bats 4. Jimenez, he bats 5. He's in left field. Heron, the center fielder, moves up a spot. He is batting 6. Drew Bowser's playing shortstop for this one. He bats 7. Vasquez, the catcher, bats 8. Emerson Hancock, in a slump, is on the mound for us today. ERA of over 8, just on 8.5, a whip of on 2. So we're going to have to score runs today if he's going to pitch to that sort of form. We're up against Adonis Medina for them. He is a very, very good pitcher. His ERA is, less than half of what Hancock's is. Let's hope we can do some damage to it. A whip of 1.2 for him. ERA plus of 147, a WAR of 1.1. He's a good pitcher this season. Let's hope we can take him down. Alright, and here we go. Welcome to Colorado. It's going to be Hazley leading them off, batting .238. And yeah, we'll just kind of see where this goes. As I said last episode, I really am paying no attention to the defensive side of the game. Obviously, we're trying to get the best pitchers we can. We're trying to get the best defensive players we can, as Hancock starts off with a 3-pitch strikeout. Excellent stuff. Bohm comes in batting .251 for them. And that might be 1-0. Well, there we go. A 2-2 pitch, and it lands 402 feet over the left... Well, not over the left field fence, but over the left field fence from home plate. And that is what I think is letting Hancock down this season. He is, in theory, a good pitcher. Yeah, it just doesn't quite happen for him. He was really good. This is what frustrates me with Hancock, is that the first season we called him up, he was quite good. He went to the World Baseball Classic with the US. That's kind of how good he was, and he's never been the same since. As Rivera comes in batting .230. It's a 2-1 pitch, 2 out, no one on. That is going to be a 2-out single. And, we don't want to be falling any further than 1 behind this first innings, do we? It's Sabato batting .188 that comes in. It's a 3-1 pitch. Oh dear. And that's landed in the left field fans as well. And we are now 3-1 down. Sorry, 3-0 down. 386 feet, that one. And, we are going to have to do some hitting today, aren't we? Hancock to face Contreras now, who's .250 batting this season. A 1-0 pitch. That should do it. Bowser over to first. And, 3 runs on 3 hits. 2 of those hits are home runs. And, Bo Bichette will lead us off, batting .300 this season. It's going to be a first pitch swing. Can Bo put it in the fans for us? Oh, I think he has. Bo Bichette takes the first pitch and sends it into the fans. 428 feet. And have I said how much I love this team? The pitching's atrocious. Most of them's pitching's atrocious. Hancock is definitely atrocious. But the batting, oh, the batting. It's Verheyo now batting .342 this season. It's a 3-1 pitch on him. Verheyo draws a walk. And now for the Holy Trinity, it is Evan White batting .295. A 2-2 pitch. He has slapped that into right field. Go on to third, Verheyo. He's going to have to stop at second. And there is now 2 on with no one out. And Sigilio to the plate batting .321. It's a first pitch swing. And Sigilio's popped it up. And that will be 1 away. It's Verheyo gets himself over to third. Runners at the corners with 1 away. And Eloy Jimenez now batting .356. What can he do? A first pitch swing. There goes the runner going for second. He is out. That was so stupid. And we are now 2 out with a runner at third. Can Jimenez tie us up? It's an 0-1 pitch. Jimenez, that didn't really look like he needed to hit that. It looked high and inside, and he pops it, well, not really pops it out, lines it out to centre field. And that'll do it for the bottom of the first. We pull one back thanks to Bo. Scott Kingery comes in, or Kingery. Yeah, Kingery's about right. He gets himself a lead-off single. And, well, let's see if Hancock can get himself through this inning so we can take him out next innings when he will hopefully have a bat. That would be a nice thing. Simmons comes in to bat. He gets it past third base, and with no one out, runners at first and second, we might need to call this on Hancock nice and early. The pitch is up to bat, almost certainly a sack bunt. There it is. And with 1 away, we have runners at second and third. And Emerson, I think we need to send you back to AAA, mate. It's not working for him, is it? He's had a horrible start to the year. It's a 1-2 pitch. A strikeout here would be huge, and he gets it. Second time he struck out the leadoff man, and he's pretty much the only guy he's got out, I think. Bohm, who hit a home run last time up. It's 2 out. Can we get out of this innings without giving anything up? Bohm has sent it into left field again. And it's 6-1. And I have just decided, can I send him to AAA while he's actually on the mound? I don't know if you can do that. But, yeah, Hancock, that will be your final act. No, I can't send him down. Why is he still on the mound is the biggest question here, isn't it? He's walked another one. And that'll do it. Alcala comes in now. Alcala ERA of just over 4. That's a loose pitch. Runner goes to second. And Rivera, who is 1 for 1, has a full count. 2 out, runner at second. And that's going to drop in, and that could be another run. So that'll close the book on Hancock. He gives up 7 in 2.2 innings. What a moron. Sabato comes in now. A 1-2 pitch. He gets it up the middle. That's going to be a single into center field. And we get him at third. Excellent stuff out there by Jimmy Herron. But, well, we have work to do now, don't we? We've given them a 6-run lead. Jimmy Herron, who's batting .352 this year. A 2-2 pitch on him. Jimmy Herron pops it up. Is it going to drop in? No, it's not, and that'll be 1 away. Drew Bowser comes in. He's batting .333 this season. We haven't seen as much of him as we have with Verheyo. He is he's a very good defensive player. We are a weaker batting side with him in instead of Tamar Johnson. Tamar Johnson is just Mr. Get on base. So 2 out, no one on for Vazquez. He has a first pitch swing. He pops it up. And, well, we end the second 7-1 down. William Contreras to the plate now. He is 0 for 1 today. He's going to face Alcala. Now, of course, Alcala is due to bat. What a start that is as a strikeout. He's due to lead us off next innings. Now, will he stay in the game if he has a good innings here? Now, that is hit to the fence. And that is going to be a 1-out double. Now, of course, there is always the risk. Not paying any attention to the defensive side of the game. We will have games like this. There's a good strikeout for Alcala. And with 2 out, the pitcher comes up to bat. Now, surely we can get him out, can't we? No, we can't. Oh, it's going to give up a run. Is it? Get it in! Oh, it's an excellent throw. That's twice now we've thrown out a base runner. Well done out there in left field for Eloy Jimenez. More than just a big bat. And that ends the third. And Alcala is going to bat. He's 0 for 5 so far this season. A 1-2 pitch. And Alcala swings through strike 3 to end his at bat. Bo Bichette, who hit a home run off the first pitch of our game. This time around he strikes out, and you get the feeling that Medina here is actually quite good, and we may have given ourselves a little bit too much to do. Vallejo gets himself an infield hit. A 2-out single for him to bring up the Holy Trinity. It is Evan White who's 1 for 1. A 3-1 pitch on Evan White. And Evan White hits it well into the gap. Is that enough to score Vallejo from first? I don't know if it is. Is he going to get there? No, he stops at third. Runners at second and third. 2 away, and it brings Andy Sigilio to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Come on, Andy. 2-2 pitch. Oh, swing the bat at least, Andy. Come on. And that ends the third, and we are still 7-1 down. Alcala continues to Hazley, who is 0 for 2. And that's his third strikeout today. Bohm comes in. He is, he's hit 2 home runs from his 2 at-bats. If you want to hit him, I'd be okay with that, but he grounds it into the shift. Bowser's there, and that is 2 away. And it brings up Bryce Harper, who is 0 for 1 today. It's a full count. And Bryce Harper sits down on strikes as well. Alcala, he just never lets us down. Wonderful, wonderful player for us. Jimenez comes in. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a full count. Come on, Eloy. He has popped that up, has he? Yes, he has. And that'll be 1 away. Jimmy Herron, who's 0 for 1. It's an 0-1 pitch on him. Jimmy Herron pops it up. And that will be 2 away. Now, of course, the problem that we have being 6 runs down is that they're going to be more than okay to keep batting their pitcher, aren't they? Bowser comes in, who's 0 for 1 today. And he draws a 2-out walk. And let's see what Christian Vazquez can do. Again, he's 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. And Vazquez, that's going to be caught in center field. And that will end the bottom of the 4th. And we are still 7-1 down. Alcala is getting towards the end. He will continue to Rivera, who is 2 for 2 today. And Rivera has put him in the stands, has he? Yes, he has, and it's 8-1. I mean, you can't blame Alcala. He's made one mistake there and given up 1 run. It all comes back to Emerson Hancock. Ryan Rollison comes in, and to be fair, he was tied. We've probably left him on a little bit too long there, Crab. You know, new innings, get a new pitcher in. But Rollison's got a pop-up of his first bat up. That's 1 away. Rollison, another guy, been doing fine. ERA 4.24, as you can see there. Contreras comes in, a full count on him. Rollison with another strikeout. And Kingery comes in, who is 2 for 2, to face Rollison. Can he end the innings here for us? Tell you what, lined straight back at him, and he snaps it up. And that does end the 5th, but we've fallen a further run behind, and now Rollison is going to bat. He's 0 for 4 this season. See, Crab, this is where you're letting yourself down a little bit. Anyway, Bo Bichette. He homered first time up. Not much last time, and not much this time either. And that is going to be 2 away. And we just can't get on top of this pitcher enough, can we? Vallejo, who hit an infield single last time up. He, this time, singles into center field. Vallejo having a good day at the plate. And again, it's the Holy Trinity. And again, it's Evan White, who is 2 for 2. It's a full count. Can he get himself on base? Evan White. Oh, he's done better than that. See you later, baseball. It's 8-3. Evan White with a home run. 443 feet. And, how many home runs is that for him this season? It's his 8th. It's our 97th. No, it's not. It's our 98th as a club. And Sigilio comes in. A 2-2 pitch. He's 0 for 2 today. And Andy Sigilio gets himself on base. He singles into right field. A 2-out single for him. And can Eloy Jimenez get us right back in this game? He's 0 for 2. It's an 0-2 pitch. Jimenez watches strike 3. But we cut the lead back to 5 as we go and begin the 6th. Rollison will face Kendall Simmons, who is 1 for 2. It's a 1-0 pitch, and that is hit into right field. Fielded there by Sigilio, and that is a leadoff single. And they are batting their pitcher. And this is the problem that I said we have. It's a terrible bunt. Is that they're happy to leave him in. You know, they won't pinch hit him because they don't have to. Housley, who is 3 strikeouts for 3 at-bats, make it 4, and Vazquez can't quite turn a double play as the runner gets himself to second. 2 away, though, with that runner at second. Bohm, who is 2 for 3. and we use the base to walk him, and given the day he's having, that's probably fair enough. And it brings Chris Clark into pitch now. His ERA is 2.79. He is, well, he wasn't initially first choice. He was only in the opening day because of an injury, but with Ty Tice out, he's come in and he has looked the part. Jimmy Herron will lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today to face Medina, and Jimmy Herron pops it up. And that'll be one away. We need a couple more runs this innings, don't we, to keep ourselves alive. And there goes the pitcher. Colton Eastman comes into pitch for them. ERA of 5.60. Can Drew Bowser get on top of him early on? It's a full count. Come on, Drew. Get yourself on base. No, we watch his strike 3. And it's going to be Christian Vazquez, who is 0 for 2. An 0-1 pitch. Vazquez pops it up, and that'll do it for the 6th. And we are still 5 runs down. We know that we can get 5 runs in the blink of an eye, but are we going to be able to do it today? Rivera comes in. He's 3 for 3 to face Clark. A 2-1 pitch, and that is hit into right field. It's going to be a leadoff double. And Rivera's having an annoyingly good day at the plate, isn't he? 4 for 4, that makes him. And Clark will now have a go at Sabato, who is 2 for 3 today. They're just hitting throughout the lineup, it seems, doesn't it? He's popped that up, though. That should be catchable for Herron. And the runner will stay at second with 1 away. Contreras, who's 0 for 3. Can we keep the O, please, Clark? A 2-2 pitch. There's a strikeout. That is 2 away. And Kingery comes up. He is 2 for 3 today. An 0-2. Come on, Clarky. End this for us, mate. Wasn't a strikeout, but Sigilio should eat that. And that is the end of the innings. We stretch and we need 5 runs from 3 innings. It's doable. Tapia comes in the pinch hit, batting .422 this season. Can he continue to be the reliable pinch hitter for us? He's hit it well, but he's hit it straight to right field, and that's 1 away. Bo Bichette, who was 1 for 3, comes in. He's got a 2-2 pitch. Bo Bichette has hit that well. That's going to be at least a double, and Bo is quick. Can he get himself to third? No, he slides into second, and it is a 1-out double for Bo. All right, Vallejo. Has he done all his work already? He's 2 for 2 today. We need another one, mate. There goes Bo. Is he going to get himself to third? It was unnecessary, but he has got there. 8th stolen base of the season for him, and can Vallejo drive in a run? A 2-2 pitch. Vallejo, he's popped it up, but that should be deep enough to score Bo. He's coming home. He's going to get there. Is he? Yes, he is, I think. He is. So a sac fly for Vallejo makes it 8-4. And Evan White, who was 3 for 3 with a home run last time up. What can he do? Evan White, no, he's grounded that to second, and short of an error, that will end the 7th. But we have cut the lead to 4. Now, needless to say, we can't afford any more runs, and De Jesus comes in with his ERA of just over 4.5 to face Kendall Simmons. Simmons is 2 for 3. Simmons is 3 for 4, and it's 9-4. And that's not really the start that we wanted from you, Mr. De Jesus. Oh, it's just not going to be today, is it? It's just not going to be. We haven't quite got anything going with the bat. And, well, we've gone for a few too many home runs, I think, as De Jesus issues a walk. Helsley comes in. Well, he has been Mr. Strikeout today. There's another one. Is that 4 or 5 for him now? That's 5 strikeouts, and he ties the National League's regular season record. Bohm comes in. He's been one of our main destroyers. It's another walk. 2 on now with just the 1 out. Bryce Harper to the plate, who's 0 for 3. He's going to face Feltman. De Jesus not had a great day at the baseball game there, has he? A 1-2 pitch. That could be a double play. There's one. No, we've thrown it away. And it loads the bases with 1 out. And it's Bo that is charged with the error. And this is now a sticky situation with Rivera, who is 4 for 4. Mate, you've done enough today. You've done enough. Take the afternoon off. There's a strikeout. That is huge. 2 away. All right, can we end this now? Sabato at the plate, who is 2 for 4. It's an 0-2 pitch. Come on, Feltman. Oh, that is superb. And if we do have a chance in this game, well, then Durbin has kept us, he's given us that chance. It's Alcantara coming in. Now, we almost signed him from free agency. He's been injury prone. His ERA is over 7. And can Sigilio get us underway here in the 8th? It's a 1-1 pitch. Sigilio, has he looped it in? No, it's going straight to shortstop, and that is 1 away. Eloy Jimenez now, who is 0 for 3. The Holy Trinity, well, with the exception of White, they haven't quite turned up today, have they? There's a walk, though, for Eloy Jimenez. It brings in Jimmy Herron, who's 0 for 3. He has been batting further down the order, has Jimmy Herron, and yeah, I don't think he likes being up. And with 2 away now, it's Bowser, and he really does need to get on base here. It's an infield hit, is it? Run, Drew, he does get there. Alright, 2 on, 2 out. Can Vazquez be a hero? He's 0 for 3 and hasn't looked like doing much today. And that will continue. A home run there would have made it interesting, wouldn't it? 9-7 going into the 9th, but we have a lot of work to do. Feltman will face Contreras, who is 0 for 4. It's a 1-2 pitch. And that is another strikeout for Feltman. Kingery up to bat now. He's 2 for 4 today. A first pitch swing. That should be out. Evan White has it. Trots himself over to first, and that is 2 away for Kendall Simmons, who is 3 for 4 and been annoyingly good. A 2-2 pitch. Feltman sits him down. That is one hell of an outing from Feltman. I tell you what, if we are able to overturn this in the bottom of the 9th, he deserves it. It brings Tamar Johnson up the pinch hit, batting .251. Bit of a slow start to the season. He has hit that didn't really look like it needed to be swung at. And when you need 5 runs at least, you don't want the leadoff man getting out. Bo Bichette comes up. He's 2 for 4 today. He is now 2 for 5. We're down to our final out, and well, I don't think it's going to happen for us somehow. Vallejo, who is 2 for 2. Sack fly last time out. This time he strikes out, and we've been battered by the Phillies. Alright, so let's all enjoy this together. You are going down to AAA. Who's coming up? That's the big question here, isn't it? Who is coming up? It doesn't matter. I mean, he's going down. There's no if, buts, or maybes about it. It's just a case of who comes up. Now we have Baz, who is almost a starter. I mean, he's not doing well in AAA, so I don't think it's going to be Baz. The other one, Kalina, maybe. What's he doing in AAA this year? I mean, he's maybe the better option. Who do we have up the top here that's starting? There's no one there that's really ready, is there? So maybe we go with Kalina and just hope he does well. Put him in that number 5 slot, and if he does well, he does well, and if he doesn't, let's hope the bullpen has a good day. So I think that is the change that we'll make, and see how he does. But guys, that will do it for today. If you have enjoyed that for some reason, make sure you hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We have a look at the standings. We are still top, though. We are now joint top with the Giants of all teams. Just 116 games away from clinching this division. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So I think what we'll do, I know I said we'll come back for the Dodgers, but I am keen to try and get this season done as quickly as possible, with the regular season, I should say, not the whole season. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back after the All-Star game against the Braves there. That way we can take some time to sort of review the All-Star game as well. We've got a few big games, a few big series. We've got one against the Giants there, 3 against the Giants, who are shaping up to be a big opponent of ours. We've got a couple of series there against the Dodgers as well, so there's a lot to be there to catch up on. So yeah, we can look forward to doing that and trying to take down the Braves as well. So that's all for next time, guys. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed that. Subscribe if you're new. Take care.